In other news this evening, more turbulence for Sky Bahamas passengers. For the second day, Sky Bahamas Airlines experienced challenges after pilots reportedly continued to call in sick, throwing the company's operations in limbo. Janaea Noel Ferguson spoke with Sky Bahamas' CEO and tells us tonight what could happen if the fallout continues.
If this go on for one more day, we'll have a crippling effect where we'll have to reduce our operations and probably let about 50% of our staff go home.
That's the harsh reality that CEO of Sky Bahamas, Randy Butler, says he will have to deal with if pilots within the organization keep calling in sick. Operations for the popular airline was compromised for the second day with reported delays, cancellations, and turnovers to other operators. Butler says he simply cannot afford for this to continue, especially when the aviation industry in the country is faced with so many challenges.
We are concerned because we don't understand what's going on. We met with a union yesterday, the Pilots Alliance Union, which is headed up by Bahamas Air Pilots, and they're insisting that it's not industrial actions by any of their members, and that it is simply the pilots are sick. But we have a document we want you to sign on this new agreement to start negotiations on a new contract.
Meanwhile, Mark Johnson, president of the Bahamas Pilots Alliance, says he presented Butler with a proposal more than 4 months ago for pilots of Sky Bahamas. But Butler says some of their demands in that proposal were near impossible to agree on.
The union has been around since August of 2011, and we presented the companies with contract proposals on the 19th of June, and a few of them replied, and said that they would be willing to sit and talk with us, but Sky Bahamas refused.
They're requiring us to put $400,000 aside each year for some health scheme for 18 pilots. I mean, realistically, where do we get $400,000 to put on the side for that? If we cannot maintain that standard, we are not going to be in this business. We will close the shop.
Johnson maintains that the high number of sick calls by pilots was not organized by the Pilots Alliance, even though Butler feels otherwise. While he could not say if the pilots will be out sick for another day, Johnson did say that he plans to file a trade dispute on behalf of the pilots against Butler and Sky Bahamas as early as Tuesday. Janaea Noel Ferguson, ZNS Network News.